Greetings once again, warriors of the stars. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with Eden Zero, this time Season 2. Previously, with great effort, Sheik was able to overcome the Madam's Kurenai Dragoon, using its own missiles and their momentum against the mech. With Kurenai and her forces defeated, Shiki dragged Kurenai before the populace of the labor district, and though they were more than willing to take their frustration out on her, Paul ultimately was the voice of reason, saying that Homura could decide the Madam's fate. But Homura simply wanted nothing to do with Madame Kurenai, disowning her as her mother and declaring should their paths ever meet again, he would not be so generous. And though Kurenai was able to be exiled peacefully, the man who she had wronged previously, Cedric, he was more than vindictive, bringing a gang of thugs to teach Kurenai a lesson. And let's just say, I know what happens to Kurenai and it is not pleasant. Whether you're okay with her fate is up to you ultimately. Homura could care less. He is now able to properly mourn the loss of Valkyrie and decides to have Valkyrie's remains stay on Sunjewel, as she is a symbol for the people of hope and progress towards the future. Unfortunately, back aboard the Eden Zero, Sister is less than happy with this decision, and although they do have backups of some of their friends, the Valkyrie they would bring back would not be the Valkyrie who had lived a life, especially with Homura. In private, Sister is finally able to mourn alongside Witch, but since the Eden Zero needs a Sword of Edens, Homura decides that she will rise towards the task in place of her mentor. There's also the subject of Draken Joe and his forces, who are able to be fooled by a hologram of the Eden Zero. But Draken is determined to hunt down the Eden Zero and his ether drag, and so with an enemy on their tail, the crew of Edens is finally ready to set sail to find Mother. What challenges will they face in this season? Join me as I find out. Won't you? My friends, it's been such a long time. I mean, for some people, I'm glad to see you again. Xiaomei. My name is Xiaomei. I'm the narrator of these adventures. Do you want to know what happens next in Shiki's adventure? Spoilers. Don't be in such a rush. We haven't seen each other in such a long time. Let's do a quick recap. No, I already saw the recap movie of everything that's happened. The story began with Rebecca and Happy's visit to Grand Bell and their encounter with Shiki, the only human that was living there. Shiki was brought up by machines and their master, Demon King Ziggy. He's scared of insects, but he's mastered the gravity ether gear. Saying sad goodbye to his friends, he went into space with Rebecca and Happy to Mother, a mysterious creature said to be capable of granting any wish. I'm gonna make 100 friends in space. The quest for Mother was a succession of adventures and new encounters. Lobelia. On Norma, they met Wise, who knows how to make machines better, and Pino, the android that Ziggy built. Elsie, the armored space pirate, gave Shiki the ship that Ziggy gave her, the Eden's Zero. Love that ship. To use it fully, the 4 shining stars must be reunited. The first is Witch, the Shield of Eden. The second is Homura, a disciple of Valkyrie, and a swordswoman and Ether Gear Soul Blade Master. Each group goes to Gilf to find Sister, the Life of Eden, and Moscow, her manservant. That's still such a wild thing. On planet Digitalis, they find Hermit, the Mind of Eden, who has been deeply wounded by human nature. I want to be your friend. Aww. As the crew heads to Sunjewel, in the hope of finding Valkyrie, the Sword of Eden, they help Captain Connor, a mysterious man who's drifting in space. When they get to planet Sunjewel, the crew discovers that Valkyrie died while protecting its people from being oppressed by Kurenai Kogetsu, the planet's ruler, and Kurenai turned out to be Homura's mother. In a terrible combat with Kurenai, Rebecca's ether gear Leaper awakened. Yes, foot fetishes everywhere. Shiki and his people prevailed and liberated the exploited people, but Eden Zero had lost one of the 4 shining stars, except that I'll take Valkyrie's place. You gotta bury the lead by immediately saying that Homura was gonna be the Sword of Eden. Thus was born a new shining star. The crew moved on in search of Mother. Objective: Mother. Zero, full speed ahead. See, now that was a good enough recap, but on the way, he met one of the 6 galactic generals, Draken Gel. I keep thinking of Draken from Kim Possible. Another great enemy was lying in wait. A cruel adventure awaited them. Thank you for your patience. We're now going to see what happened next in the voyage undertaken by Shiki's crew. Ooh, that was a good shot. I love those transitions where it's just like out into the stars. Oh! Opening. yeah, they can't really ride out in. Oh, there she is. They found Mother. Ooh, okay. Who does this song? Okay, not bad. Rebecca. Pedo. Wise. Oh, wait. Wise has his new haircut. Yeah. I do kind of miss his OG haircut. The slick and all that. Actually, he's had it for a while now. What am I thinking? Homura, Shining Stars, Elemental 4, and the Belial Gore. Oof. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, nice. Never say never. Spirit Garden. Huh. Yes. These were some solid fights. See? Foot fetish. Nice. Yes. Oh, dang. I forgot he got that big. Witch's new outfit isn't bad, but it is such a weird departure from her previous outfit. And then there's Homura with pants. If it wasn't for the fact that Wise is blonde, I'd be like, gray? That's the one thing I don't like about the new hairstyle. It's the same way how I wish that Shiki kept the long black hair, because it was the only thing keeping him from looking like a black-haired Natsu. Oddly enough, I have no trouble distinguishing Rebecca from Lucy. There's just it's such a drastic difference in their personalities. Honestly, like once you get to know Rebecca and if you know Lucy, it's like they're nothing alike. Honestly, none of the characters are like any. I remember when images of the crew kept coming out and people were comparing them to the fairy tale cast. Like, no, once you get to know any of these characters, they're nothing like the fairy tale characters. Some characters might have some correspondence, but even the happy in Eden Zero is so different from the happy and fairy tale, which is a good thing. Opening didn't blow me away, but it's solid enough. Belial Gore, finally in the next season. That's how I awakened to Ether Gear. Yep, the leap are based on running speed. Yeah, running speed. With your feet? Yeah, I had to take it back. That's something like that Natsu would say. Nonsense. But that speed thing is just like my arsenal. I wouldn't really say that. Arsenal has superior capabilities, and it's a mobile weapon that can be modified in real time. Leaper is based on speed and jumping power. Totally different. Yeah, exactly. I disagree. Arsenal is losing one of its specificialities. Why are you being so petty? Maybe get your Arsenal suit to not lose so much power when it's used, then you can talk. That's the problem. We're both fast. People from the future are so annoying. Have you seen heroes from any crew with powers like that? No. In the case in my time, that just won't stand. It's forbidden. And if you've seen One Piece, we have multiple characters who have fire techniques, and I mean, there's overlap, but they all use them differently, so what's the problem? He's just being a child. We're not heroes, said the person who has helped to save multiple planets and people from certain death, and let's do the race all together. Anytime. Not to mention, because of Shiki's gravity abilities, because of the shift, I mean, he'd have the acceleration of a terminal velocity after a certain point. I want to take part. Why? He just wants to be included. Let her join. Which, how's sister doing? There's no point worrying. She's not the type to sulk for long. Right. Let her get it out. I see. Again, I don't hate Witch's outfit. It's just such a weird shift. I don't know, I guess I just got so used to her OG outfit. Even though I've seen this outfit plenty in the manga. What do Shining Stars actually do? How do you even do? Nothing in particular. Nothing. Let's just say we're servants of the Demon King. Hey, why are the Leo Star... Wait, these aren't Leo Starfighters. They're Cal-based. Taurus Starfighters? That's kind of a spoiler. My bad. Like, I forgot they switched over later. And they're essentially the same thing, so his orders are unquestionable, and we cannot oppose them. That's the theory. We are his companion. As you saw, sister and hermit. Don't treat him as a superior. Don't worry, and don't change your behavior. I see. I'll never mention the type of submissiveness that I picture. Perfect. You carry on thinking aloud. She's cute. But you said he could never trust Travanfall and leave the cosmos with the 4 shining stars. That was a figure of speech. It's physically possible even without the 4 shining stars, but it's difficult. Valkyrie managed all the weapons and equipment on this ship. The Zero had to use its weapons to repel the dragon and pass by force, using night gear, the battle mech, and also, night gear. The Zero's greatest secret. Code 3173. Yeah. Ethereon. And if you've seen Fairy Tail or if you've seen Rave Master, that name rings such a big bell. And 3173, oh man. I love the references that Mashima make. They're not all one-to-one. If anything, sometimes when he includes something that is a reference to another series, it's more or less just a reference. There's no direct correlation. Not all the time. I told you that we don't have specific tasks, but Ethereon can only be activated if the 4 shining stars, the 4 stars are present. What is Ethereon? Well, now that you're one of our own, I have to tell you, but you must never reveal this to the current Demon King or to the crew. Then don't tell me anything I can't keep a secret. Exactly. For sure. In that case, I'll hold back until the time is right. See, at least she had the wherewithal to know. It feels so good. Bond service. Nice Bathe feels so good after all that effort. Who would have thought that Peter would win the race? You, Sir EMP. Yep. He's so adorable. The MP disabled machines and ether gear. Could she have used that on the ship? Then again, as long as she can control how far it spreads. The hermit was really cross afterwards. Stop using that on board, okay? Right. It switches me off and messes with the ship. I'm sorry. What fetish? Whatever. I could really use the ether gear. Thanks to this bath. Do you think I'd get more views if I use that power? I mean, if you showed your feet, yeah. But I don't know if those are the kind of views you want. Did a race on a bike. Good idea. Can't wait to try it. Oh, Rebecca, hurry up and fire. Yeah. Ooh, I love the tone they gave this. Holy crap. Whoa. Rebecca. Ooh. Oh, man. Older Shiki. Actually, that creates a weird contrast because even Rebecca should look a little bit older here too. But that was the same thing in the manga. Shiki looked older, but not Rebecca. Stop daydreaming. Shiki, you look different. Oh man. And knowing what I know, this would be that battle. Huh. Yeah. It would have to be that battle. Fighting against machines and all that? In a destroyed landscape, yeah, it would definitely be that fight. Fascinating. Oof, nice. God, I love the way his powers look in the anime. Not that they look bad in the manga, but just the visuals of it are just so much more, I don't know, a little bit more impressive. But it's mostly the After Effects stuff. Go down. God, he's so serious. Crush yourself. I don't remember seeing so much of this in the manga. As will come. But where are we? Get ready to fire. I don't have a pistol. Happy. Where's Happy? I actually don't know what he was asking her to fire here. Maybe it's something I'm not remembering. Happy. Where's Happy? Happy? What do you mean? Oh, that's what your dead cat was called. It's a bit of a spoiler, but that's a bit of a red herring there. It's just like Shiki would never say something so callously. So it can't be the future I'm thinking of. Are you awake at last? What? You passed out in the bath. You should be more careful. Happy, where's Happy? I'm here. Happy. Aw, naked hug. What's wrong? I had a bad dream. A dream? Becca, it's over now. A dream, huh? It was a dream, right? Where are we actually? This is my room in the infirmary. The training room is behind. Oh my god. How long was I out for? But around an hour. Some stuff happened in the meantime. I told you. An unknown ship was following us, didn't I? They shook it off, but it kept following us. I mentioned it to Shiki and I don't like it when people target our ship. Wait, Master. Our ship wouldn't stand a chance in this condition. That's why we need to take the lead. Oh no. Oh yes. We're on the landing deck. We're about to infiltrate a giant ship. Shiki. Ooh, interludes. Cool. I wish they were character eye catchers, though. Or maybe they are. Maybe we'll have other characters besides Shiki show up. Objective, collect information and find out why they're following us. No problem. Then if the situation requires it, eliminate any hostile elements. Okay, they're listening in. I can't believe it. Wait, was that always like that? What What is she equipping? Wait a minute. Now you're just showing off. I don't remember futuristic clothing that could just attach and then form whatever style you wanted. That's pretty badass, though. Huh, I can fight too. You were sleeping in the training, in the infirmary. Oh god, please get him out of here. There she goes, running off in short skirts again. Oddly enough, it's more noticeable when Rebecca wears a short skirt than Lucy. Just because Rebecca tends to do a lot more flips than Lucy did. She's a lot more agile than Lucy. She's always jumping off of stuff. And it's like, Rebecca, you're in a skirt, woman. Stop giving people a show every time. At least charge them first. Seems the ship was originally a sector of Gilth. Escaped on that occasion. A sector of Gilth? What do you mean? Hey, look, the whole ship is a town. Yeah, there are visitors, so we can go in through the docks. A town and a ship. It'll be hard to spot us. That's good. Yeah, be careful. This territory belongs to Drakenjo, aka the Dark Alchemist. That name is such a misleading... whatever. He's a big shot in the Sakura Cosmos underworld. I don't care about that. You should. I'll make him tell us why he's following us. Yes. Are these earrings transmitters reliable? They're made of lacrima. No one will be able to hear us. No one should be able to hear you. Are we clear on this? This is a research mission. Make sure you don't stand out. Understood. Immediately stands out. Valkyrie Homura will authorize us to activate the Eden Zero armament system. It's been dormant a long time, so I'll take a long time to update and be ready to use. Okay, let's go exploring. Yes, don't get too excited. Here too, and I'll keep that quiet. Of course. Hey, don't draw too much attention to yourself. Immediately draws attention to himself. Armor getting hit on. And Wise, of course, gambling den. Oh my goodness. Shiki has a greater understanding of women than Natsu did as well. Not as much, but he understands a little bit more. Like, in terms of understanding women and sexuality, you have Haru, who fully understood, Shiki, who's more like a curious preteen, and then Natsu, who doesn't understand it at all. Except on a few occasions, because Natsu's kind of a pervert. But he seems to be like a selective pervert. It's like, how much does he really understand? It's an ordinary town. The company's dubious. It's busy. That's bad luck. What is it, Master? We'll never be able to attack a ship like that. For sure. There are lots of civilians on board. Hey, don't go soft on me. They're all from Gilth. And in your time, that planet took all the criminals. They were lowlifes. Don't worry about them. I mean, we're not just gonna massacre a whole people. No. Can't attack without good reason. Even lowlifes and criminals. Yeah, otherwise we'd kick you right out the airlock, Weiss. Do you want a good reason? They're coming after our ship. Back it is. But not the people that live here. They're all part of it. Who cares about those rats? Don't insult people you don't even know. All criminals are lowlifes. Calm down, both of you. Rising armor pressure detected. Hey, you wouldn't have to be Wise, would you? Familiar face. What? Lieber? The guy from Norma? What's going on? You two? Do you know him? You rat? Didn't they arrest you? What are you doing here? Oh, you got old. Who are you? What? You're so young, Wise. I get it. You Saber in 50 years' time, so now Saber had another life from the one on Norma. Yeah, I understand. Access to Norma was forbidden. Because the chronophage devoured 50 years. And you, young Wise, you managed to escape, right? I'm surprised that you survived 50 years. Their little one there looks so scared. You don't remember what we did to Pino 50 years ago? 50 years ago? You rat. Stop. This Saber doesn't have the same history. You never met Pino. The older version said the events of the planet fell victim to the chronophage. Don't affect the future. What did I do to the little thing? Forgive me. I was a thug when I was young. I was always talking about problems with other people. That's no lie. He's talking to the bird. Did it really hurt you so badly? I know that saying sorry is enough, but I'm sorry. No, it's okay. You seem to have changed. So the Great Saber is a lot less reckless now. Stop. This is all 50 years ago for me. Yeah, a lot of time can change someone very deeply. That's why punishing someone for something that happened more than a decade ago is usually kind of wrong, because unless you know that they're still doing the same stuff, it's like, no. Though does kind of depend on what they did. But you don't know if this guy has already been punished for a lot of his actions, what kind of life he's living now, so on and so forth. It can be a very murky situation. So much has happened since then. What are you doing here? I was just getting some groceries. I work at this bar now. We have so much to talk about, or at least I do. Go see me if you'd care to. See you next time. Crazy how much people can change. Was he really a really nasty guy? Tina, I only saw his dark side. You're bound to be scared. But there was a time when he was a good guy, with principles. That guy came to my aid a long time ago. Yeah. That's another thing. It's like, somewhere along the way, the Saber Wombat completely lost a lot of his scruples. More of a thug than anything else. But you also gotta take it from the perspective of, he doesn't think too highly of Robot. And he also, at the time, was kind of betrayed by Wise to a certain degree too. And he was all about showing power and to be respected and all that. Honestly, this situation with Saber is the first example that people can live different lives, considering on the situation. This Saber might have never even been as cruel as the Saber that we got to know. It all kind of depends. You never know what twists and turns someone can take, or what situations could help to fortify their hearts to be a little bit more upstanding and stronger. Possibilities, probabilities, everything's possible in the multiverse. Now we get back to our information gathering. Urgent terminal message. The Eden Zero crew. Did you think we wouldn't spot you? Yeah, jig is up. Identification in process. It's Tracking Joe. That guy. Arriving by the visitor dock was a smart idea, but we check all the vehicles that come through that way. No, I hacked their surveillance system. What was that? Explosion. How I know the animation's pretty solid? Rebecca's boobs are just a jiggling. Of course that's where my eye went. Wooden shores. Yeah, I'm kind of a pervert. But the shield was damaged. See, that's how I know the animation for this season is even just a slight smidge above last. Ah, what happened? Hermit. No, we've lost transmission. I knew that you were here. What does that mean? Have some fools defied Draken again? In the meantime, I'll seize Eden Zero. Let's get back to the ship. Intruders are on board. Unidentified individuals in Corridor 7. Oh, we're not even getting the ending. That's Master Joe's alchemy. He changed the shield's ether gear into gas. Oh, right, he could do this. And the ship's metal into paper, right. We're here, Pistolero. And the crew? Maria, they'll kill everyone. Don't destroy anything of value, Maria. We're in trouble. 3 intruders on board with high combat abilities. Oh yeah, they do. Humra, authorize my battle dress. Oh, Humra. Which, I can hardly hear you. Battle dress. Before Transtar's battle suit. Can you fight, Hermit? A bit. If only Valkyrie was with us. This is the time to whinge. Oh man, this ending song. I need more of it, cause it is going hard. Which, too bad. Get your battle dress on. But let us pass. They've closed the docks. What do we do, Master? Force our way past. We have to get back to the boat. Don't cause trouble, you bunch of rats. The Eden's crew's fate depends on you. They're my hostages. If you play the fool, you know what's in store for them. Draken Joe. Oh, and the B-Cube. It's not gonna be easy. Episode was mainly just a whole bunch of setup, but that's not a bad thing. Yeah, they really felt like they added more to that vision of future Shiki, who uses his abilities with a little bit more finesse than the Shiki we know. But yeah, I actually like the fact that we see a lot of the recklessness of our heroes. I think I'm gonna enjoy the ending song a lot more. I need to see the visuals though. Opening wasn't bad, it was pretty solid, but yeah. Honestly, I think so far it's the second opening of season 1 that I enjoyed the most, just because I love the band that sung it. But Draken is not someone to mess around with. He is highly capable, highly dangerous, and just an all-around bad dude. God, I'm looking forward to seeing him get thrown down. There's a little bit more detail in the animation going on this season, even on the more minute moments, which means that they might go really hard with a lot of the action. Like, Draken is the first real solid opponent that Shiki goes up against. Like, someone who is tough. Now, other people who he's rivaled have been a little bit tricky to get around, but Shiki has managed. But Draken Joe is like one of the more notable enemies that Shiki has ever faced, and I can't wait to see it animated. So let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and hope to see you later. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.